Today is the beginning of September. I'm living in a very old, dirty house. I'm sharing this house with 5 other people. The rent is very cheap. I'm only gonna stay here for 1 month. And now this day, when I moved here, it's so dirty and there's no place to step on. It's a very poor living condition. And in the first day when I moved here, that really makes me reflect to myself, why don't I have the option to spend 1 month in a fucking hotel? And that would be much better to live here. It's very, very dirty, more dirty than you can expect. And there's dust everywhere, and there's 5 more people sharing this house with me. And the floor is so fucking dirty. But that's my only option right now. So it really makes me think that, in order to attract girl, how much fundamental value do you need? So before I spend, a certain period of time of practicing gaming, practicing code approach, I talk to girl on the street, and that gaming skill is important. But I think what's more important is your actual fundamental value, your physique, money, and status. Now, it is September 1st, and this is the beginning of a new semester. In the whole campus, there's lots of people walking around. And then when I'm browsing through all these people, I saw there are many hot girls. But 90% of the men who walks beside them all have a solid physique. And I can tell that their economic condition, is not too bad. So that really makes me think, what's more important? What part should I value more, the game or the actual fundamental value? And when I combine my situation right now, I'm living in a very dirty house and I don't have the money to rent a better place. At the same time, when I see other people finding a job, having the income, buying the food without seeing the price, now that really makes me think, the gaming is important, but what's more important is the fundamental value of man. Every time when I hit the gym, every time when I see the other people in the place where you need to spend money, that natural filter in society is going to build much more attraction when you just simply practice game. Because practicing game has a lower threshold compared to earning money, find a job, because practicing game can start like any place, anytime. So, and also practicing game is going to pay back your results much more instantly than building up your skill set in order to find a job. Learning how to interact with women is definitely important. But when I prioritize too much on the game rather than the fundamental value, building my physique, earning money, and that is going to eventually cause me a big trouble. But when I avoid my responsibility of building my major skill set, which is my profession, industrial design, and weight too much of my value on the other things, that is going to significantly reduce my value of money. Now, the more, the higher grade when you're in, the more important your income is going to be. Money is going to directly decide a man's frame. When you have more money, like when you realize that you make more money than the other man, then your voice is going to be automatically louder, and then your body language is gonna be more confidence, and also your frame, your interaction towards women is going to be way better. And reflect to myself, I've been practicing game for like 2 to 3 months, and I've been practicing a lot of code approach. But when I realized that my heart, my fundamental value is much more behind than the other people. When I go to gym, my physique is very small. I have a much worse physique compared to the major of the guys in the gym. And then I realized that, most of the people and my same age as me has already started to making the income. Then that is going to directly reduce my confidence level, because that's how men see themselves in society, because there must be a hierarchy in society, and the men who are in the lower hierarchy it's going to automatically have lower self-esteem, and that is going to directly be shown how you interact with a woman. Even though I spend quite a few time on practicing game, when I approach a man, I know exactly how to say that in my first sentence, second sentence. I know exactly how to respond to her shit test, but right now I just don't have any motivation to game with a girl anymore, because I have clear awareness that my fundamental value, my income and my physique were so far behind with the other men. So that kind of the pressure, that awareness when you are in the lower social hierarchy, is going to make me more it's going to make me more anxious and kind of force me to prioritize more towards my hardcore value, my income and my physique. I mean, practicing game is important, but what's more important is that we set the right priority of things in our life so that we can improve our sexual market value more efficiently. Otherwise, you'll be ended up like me, living in this shitty place. See you guys in the next video.